Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are doing well from the platform of English Buffet 5. I welcome you all wholeheartedly and I hope that you all are ready to receive another very important lesson of English. Yes, it belongs to creative writing, dialogue writing. Today I'm going to impart you a very basics of dialogue writing and hope that those students who are studying from grade 6 to 10, this lesson can be fruitful for them. So I need your attention. The very first question that comes to our mind regarding a dialogue is what is a dialogue? Basically, it's a two-way communication between the persons face to face. And if we talk on a broader scale, this is something spoken activity. But it becomes really challenging for the person if he's going to compose it on the piece of paper because while speaking we deliver half of the task through the help of our body language and eye contact. But if we talk about writing a dialogue on a piece of paper, things become challenging. So, how to make the reader feel all the emotions, feelings, and the real tone? This is all we have to do while keeping in mind a few basics of writing a dialogue. So, hope you are going to listen very attentively and you will apply these techniques and rules in upcoming days whenever you will be composing a dialogue. So remember, it's a one-to-one activity, a spoken activity, and if we imagine the same activity in order to write it on a piece of paper, definitely you have to keep in mind certain things. This is a specimen for you regarding dialogue writing. Once you compose it, it will be looking like this, and rather it should be looking like this. Okay, this is a conversation between a teacher and a student about exam preparation. You can have a bird eye view of it, that how the dialogues are written. On the very left side, if you are a student listening to this lesson, so definitely you should write the names of the characters on the very left side and dialogues should be written on the right side. You can see the length of the dialogues. A few of them are just containing greetings like at the beginning and at the end, and a few are just like the nodding of the head and sharing the consent that yes, you agree. But a few of them are a little bit lengthy, pertaining the exact subject matter on which you are writing the dialogue. So this is what you have to keep in mind once you start writing. Secondly, if you notice minutely, there are punctuation signs written here and there. So definitely viewers, if you are going to have the intentions to compose dialogue writing, so definitely you have to consider all these things. So basic rules for dialogue writing are here. First of all, you need to begin your conversation by setting a stage. It doesn't mean that you have to put the chairs and tables along and you have to in real set a stage. No, setting a stage means setting the background for starting your conversation. Definitely, when such an activity is going on in the spoken context, then definitely there is no need to do that. The things happen naturally. But if you are writing a dialogue, you need to consider the things around that what is going on, so that you may set a visual image inside the mind of the reader who is going to read your dialogue. Definitely, so background is much more important, whether it is of 2 lines or 3 lines or a smaller paragraph. So you need to write it really at the beginning of the dialogue. Okay, so here is an example for you. You can go through it silently for your better clarity of mind. Rule number 2, dear viewers, it is to change a speaker starts a new intended paragraph. Whenever you are going to hand over a new dialogue to a new speaker, you need to begin from a new line. Try not to mingle up all the dialogues and the speakers within a sort of paragraph. If you, as I told you at the beginning, that this lesson is meant mostly for those who are appearing in some sort of exams from grade 6 till 10. So this lesson is going to help them a lot. Because it is meant and it is made keeping in mind how the examiners assign students dialogue writing and how what they expect from them to write. So this is how you need to begin each person's dialogue, by using a new line. Rule number 3, dear viewers, that you need to keep in mind is the use of punctuations. As I said before, that when we speak in the presence of the person face to face, through the ups and downs of our voice and body language and even the eye contact, we convey each and everything very easily. But when we are writing a dialogue, it becomes challenging. We need to tell the reader that where we are smiling, where we are feeling excited, where we are taking a pause, where we are quoting somebody's words, and where we are sounding ourselves as someone who is inquisitive. Means if we are asking a sort of question, then we have to sound like interrogative. Okay, so this is how using different signs of punctuation will be helping us convey our thoughts and dialogues easily. Reader will be at ease to know what the speakers are speaking and feeling at the moment. Okay, rule number 4 is keep the conversation natural. Dear viewers, you need to keep it in mind that this is a deliberate sort of effort on your part. You are writing a dialogue thinking that it happened some time before, and you are imagining and writing. So try not to make it such an effort which should be looking like a planned one. Think about the speakers or the persons who are involved in dialogue writing, that in real life the way they behave, you have to write in the same manner. Otherwise it will be looking like unnatural and planned. Okay, rule number 5, the way I said before, that try to use different sorts of interjections, the way I included in the slide of punctuation, that if you are feeling sad, try to use the sad interjections. If you are feeling excited or whatever maybe your feeling, so you have to include that, because it will be providing you something that will be sounding you like natural. Okay, so it's a part of written speech as well. You have to sound your reader whatever you feel at the moment. Rule number 6 is once you start writing, after organizing what you are going to write, you have to draft and revise that. That's a sort of proofreading and editing your dialogues and mistakes. Wherever you think that this is the place where I need to mend, so you have to go through that. Rule number 7 is the conversation should lead to some definite conclusion. It should not end abruptly. Yes, the way you do in other pieces of creative writing like paragraph, essay, or letter or application. You start properly, you contain it, you carry it on properly, and you end it properly. This is what is needed and demanded from you. Okay, so the way an essay needs a proper beginning, resolution, rising, and proper ending. This is how you have to end your dialogue, with a proper conclusion. Now there are a few things for you to remember, viewers. These are that try to keep your contents as simple as you can. Try to engage your audience the most, and if your conversation will be simple and natural, they will be engaged from the beginning till the end. Keep it realistic and try to avoid saying said too many times. Yes, there can be a confusion regarding the length of a dialogue, so let me release your confusion. Minimum 6 sets of effective communication should be there, excluding the greetings at the beginning or the end. So there should be 6 heavy, dialogues of good communication, which can be containing your subject matter, the topic that you are on which you are writing your dialogue. So that's all from the basics of the dialogue writing today. Keep practicing. If you are not going to apply these rules, and if you are not going to write a dialogue of your own, so things will not be happening properly. So if you really want to be good at writing a dialogue, you need to practice it. That's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you are going to learn and practice over whatever I conveyed today. So keep practicing, keep learning, keep enjoying, and keep smiling till the time. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.